Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where Stellaris isn't selected for game capture, is it? Nope, it wants to be looking for Europa. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. Fantastic. So, we're currently a little bit low on our minerals, for sure. I'm going to put in here a mineral processing facility, or rather a purification plant, that will give us a mining job. But it won't really help too much, because we don't have too much else there. For now. Now, there's this tech world here. Can we get away with putting in... We should be able to, actually. A research institute. Beautiful. This agro world here, I definitely do think that we want to kind of pivot this over to being a mining world slightly. So, once again, we're going to put in a mineral purification plant there. And what else do we have? There's an industrial world here. We've already got a mineral purification plant, so I'm going to put in a mining district. That's not going to help our specialist unemployment, though. So what can we go for here? Not a whole lot. I was hoping that we'd get some free exotic goods. Sadly, it didn't happen. We may just have to wait for them to demote. Or migrate. That's another option. They could migrate. So we definitely are working on getting upgrades done here. And I also want to continue to finish getting these ships reinforced. That's all a fairly high priority. So let's go ahead and sell off a little bit of food and some consumer goods here. And we're going to use that to buy in a few additional alloys. So something like that. Complete. I don't want to buy too many. Not yet, anyway. And we need to continue constructing up here. We'll build our research stations. There we go. Cool. And that's about half of the alloys that we needed to spend on getting all that put back together. But I'm actually going to cancel a couple of things here. No, I'm not. Because I was thinking about immediately upgrading to a citadel for one of our shipyards to be able to make Titans. But I really do want that to be Kiyu. And that's a ways away from upgrading as is. So I think we'll just sit here for now. And we'll just... Oh, we're on normal speed. It helps if we go up to fastest. Fantastic. The Ganges is off over here. Now, I do want to get this last starbase here. That'll be fine. And the question is, how much more powerful are we going to end up getting here? Because there's a lot of Tempest Shoals in Meneth. That's for sure. There's a whole lot of them there. So that is something to be slightly concerned about. The Yangtze is down in Saipan. Now, we don't have the influence to work on that just yet. That's fine. We will continue to reinforce. Why does that button not work? Okay, now it works. I guess we only have battleships to reinforce then. Interesting.
Complete.
For some reason, I was thinking we needed more than just battleships, but sure. That'll do it. Okay, so we completed a research station. That's fine. The Ganges is, of course, chilling in Banus. We will push our way down over towards Kiyu with the hyper relays.
Complete.
That's the term I'm looking for. With the hyper relays eventually. But for now, that's not really a high priority. No. We don't gain as much as they do from that. So we will decline it. This industrial world here, we would love to put in a Ministry of Production. That's not currently an option. So instead, we'll just need to wait for them to demote. That's that world. Okay. So this mining world here, we definitely want a planetary capital. We'll get that going. That will help our amenities as well. On this generator world here, I will also put in a mineral purification plant. There we go. Cool. On this tech world, I would absolutely love to put in a research institute, and so we shall. Cool. Okay, so there's our metallurgist output coming up. That's always very, very nice. And from there, we're going to, I think, grab droid workers. Not that we're going to use them. That's more as a reroll than anything. Cool. These guys want us to, well, they're going to try to raid our system. Honestly, let's just offer them 250 food. I don't care about that. That's fine. They can do that. So, we can continue to reinforce here. We need one more battleship, so next month we'll be able to queue that up. We're now done in Ascension's End, and so we will head over to Pexhalica. Fantastic. And how are we doing on our shipyard upgrades? I know that they're going to be a ways away. Yeah. I mean, we care about this number here. Yeah, over a year away. Okay. Now, of course, Seoul is a little closer, but I do want to get our final battleship queued up. There we go. So that's underway, and we can continue to expand our fleets if we wanted to. That will result in going substantially over our naval cap, which we don't particularly care to do. I do want to get started working on hyper relays again. That is quite important, and we'll get to work on that. Cool. The scout is just chilling up here, as it should be. And the terminal egress station is going to need an upgrade soon, too. Which we'll go ahead and do. There we go. Droid workers finishing up. That's absolutely fine. Titan hull points. Sure, we'll get that out of the way. That's a nice rare tech there. Okay, so at this point, our alloys should be set aside for going after our station upgrades, right? That is absolutely something that we need to do. So I'm going to, for the moment, I'm thinking about buying in more. Do something like that. And then just buy that in piecemeal and let this price drop back down. Other people are buying as well. So I'm going to buy here again. There we go. And we're going to get the Seoul station upgrading. Beautiful. Particle lances are now done. We can certainly grab gateway construction. That'll be handy, but our hyper relays are probably what I'm still going to go with. Psionic abilities with the Leela Roby. Okay, cool. So that's all well and good. We're going to begin constructing a hyper relay here in sideband. Fantastic. So this upgrade is going to be very lengthy, right? That's going to be 1,400 days. And these upgrades are going to be similarly lengthy. We're well aware of this. So the Merrimack will begin its construction up here as soon as it has the influence for this, which will be another 2 months. And I am a little bit concerned about our naval cap. We could use more starbase cap as well, but we'll see what we can get technologically. We're working on some kind of longer techs right now, so it'll take some time, but that's okay. The Amazon up over here, where do we build the hyper relays? That's on the edge of the system, right? It is. Okay. Good to know. So I don't think that's too important over here, in all honesty. I don't think it's that important. This is already upgrading to a Star Fortress. I would not mind getting the Uzab Vortex upgrading. Ilya up to a Citadel would be fine. We'll get that going. And a lot of these are going to start upgrading. We're going to have a lot of alloys. We're currently slightly negative in exotic gases. We do have a buy order here. I'm going to up that to 2. There we go. Fantastic. So we're going to look to upgrade more of our defense stations and shipyards. That's what we're working on right now. And that's just while we're waiting for the ability to actually be able to strike out an attack over here. We lost an envoy, not a big deal. So that's perfectly fine. The Ganges is done in Banus, and we're going to move down over this direction. Okay, so we're going to build a hyper relay in Pexhalica. Cool. And of course the Amazon is chilling up over here, but that's fine. That's exactly where we want it to be. The Ganges has arrived in Bardigan, and as soon as we can, we're going to build a hyper relay here. That'll be next month. So that will be the plan there. Pexhalica will need an upgrade eventually as well. So we'll get this upgrade going right about now. There we go. Did that actually go? I don't think it did. There we go. And the Yangtze is down here in Saipan. We're going to move over to Brahma. And we're just going to be working our way up this direction. I'm not sure that we have the influence gain to do 3 hyper relays per year. We can calculate that. What is our yearly influence gain? I'm pulling up a calculator here. 4.33 times 12 is 51.96. So we can just barely afford 2. Okay. That's fine. We'll just continue working our way over this way. We can always utilize the L gate if we need to, right? So that's not a big deal. So that'll be fine. Okay, these stations are finishing up, so we definitely need to save up alloys here. In fact, we should think about buying more. Yeah, I'll buy 2,500 here. There we go.
Construction complete.
And we finished up with Kiyu. We will immediately get that going to a citadel, and then we're going to go for dual shipyards here, and the, what do we want to go for this one? I mean, obviously this would be a Titan assembly yards, but we're going to get an additional building slot once this is done here. So what else do we want in this slot? Simply a resource silo? That would probably be okay. So we're going to get that going.
Construction complete.
And yes, we finish up over here with the Saipan station. We don't have the alloys right now to get that upgrading, but we can build the 2 shipyards and the resource silo here. Cool. So that's all underway. And as soon as we can, we will upgrade this to the Citadel, which will be in not that many more months here. It won't be too bad. Okay. So we require additional alloys, of course, and we'll get there soon. This is what, 3,500? Yeah, so 2 more month ticks here, and we'll be able to get this Citadel started. That'll be a lengthy upgrade process for sure. This trade hub does not need to get updated to a Citadel, but all of our bastions we would like to get updated to Citadels. That would be nice. This industrial world we can definitely put in a planetary capital on. This forge world, I'm going to, let's see, we're positive on minerals now. I'm going to put in an industrial district here. This industrial world, we're short on housing. And I'm going to put in luxury residences here as soon as the month tick happens. That will get us back to being relatively positive. We do have high quality minerals here too, but we're going to need the luxury residences for the time being. There we go. And we can upgrade this planetary capital, but we're short on minerals for making that happen. That's fine. We'll let our minerals build back up. Cool. We have enough now to get Saipan upgrading to Citadel. And we'll get started on that immediately. That is a very, very lengthy process. So that's fine. The Ganges at this point can come down to Anastasia, and we'll simply move there. The Merrimack can move to Iarali, and the Yangtze is going to sit here and build a hyper relay. Cool. So there we go. We've got the nanites pinned down right now. And we'll see what they end up doing while we build up to attack them. We should probably take the 4th Fleet over to repair quick. And I'm going to recruit a new general here. Ooh, these are all not necessarily great, but we'll go with aggressive. Cool. So this won't take long to repair. Once we're done repairing, we'll move directly back. That's the idea. Fantastic. So how are our upgrades going? The Sol Station is almost halfway done. That's really, really good. The Ganges could definitely use constructing a hyper relay. There we go. And we can grab ourselves another tree here. So what do we want to go for? Adaptability would give us food output. We don't really need that. What I'd really like here is some form of industry boost. This is all trade here. Starbases being stronger wouldn't be bad. Starbase upgrade cost minus 50% is pretty good too. And defense platform cap of 50% is not bad either. We'll grab unyielding. There we go. Fantastic. So the Merrimack is chilling up here, but we don't have the influence to build another hyper relay. But that's fine. We'll wait on that, and for the time being, the Sol Station is about halfway done upgrading here. Cool. We've finished our repairs, and we're going to head back over here. There we go. We'll arrive there in 90 days. Fantastic. I want to check in on the price of alloys. They are very expensive right now. We are not going to be buying alloys for the moment. Okay, we'll allow that to drop. I don't really want to buy alloys unless they're cheaper than like 3 energy credits per alloy. Granted, that's very cheap alloys, but that's kind of what I'm looking at there. Cool. So we can get the Amastes station upgrading. We'll get that underway. Getting all of these upgraded is going to be expensive, but very, very valuable for us. That'll bring all of our stations up to like this 24K number, and that's before we get any defense platforms in there. What do we have for our defense platform design right now? The Anchorage class is kind of mediocre, but it'll do. Yeah, that would do. About 500 alloys per defense platform means that it would take quite a while to get all of our defense platforms built, but we don't need to. We don't need to get all of our defense platforms built.
Construction complete.
For right now, before we start anything, we need to get these taken care of, and before we can do that, we need Titans. I think that's all there is to it. This bastion here could use a missile battery hangar bay, and then we will build a target uplink computer, I think. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that's fantastic. We can activate a relic if we wanted to. I don't think we need to. It's completely okay not to. These upgrades are actually coming along pretty nicely. The Sol Station will be done in 75... Well, it's 75% done. 200 days. That's really not so bad. So that's great.
Engaging enemy fleet.
What? Where? Oh. They've decided to attack us with 3 fleets. We will win this. We will take losses. I'm going to turn on our edicts while we're doing this. So we're going to turn on our volatile ammunition, exotic gases for shield boost, our, let's see here, volatile reactive armor, and focusing crystals. Okay. So they've attacked us here. We knew that they could. We'll eliminate them. There we go. Now the question is, how many are here right now? I want to see. We're going to hop in. We're going to queue up our reinforcements. But let's come in and see. What do we got? I'd love to eliminate these nanites if they're weak enough. I don't think they're weak enough. This is exactly what they had previously. So we'll see how this goes. We're very likely to retreat here. But they are at their weakest right now. So we can wipe out this fleet easily enough. But they have way more fleets, right? We're going to have to hit and run this. But we're not shocked by that. Yeah. When can we retreat? In 9 days? Okay. We did wipe out 3 of their fleets. And we damaged additional fleets. Okay, we're out of here. So when will they be back? Almost a year. Wow, okay. Well, we're going to build up our alloys here. It'll take some time for the Tempest Shoals to recover from that one. In fact, they're not going to. They're substantially weaker than they will be in the future. So this Forge World here, we will go ahead and upgrade our planetary capital. This Forge World is requiring housing. We're going to get that by putting in an industrial district. Cool. Anything else that we need here? Yes. This tech world needs an upgrade, but we don't really have the
Initiating communications.
minerals to pull that off. These guys are guaranteeing our independence. We accept that, but that's mostly happening because we took huge losses attacking over here, but we dealt more than we took, in my opinion. They're going to have a very hard time replenishing that. And that guarantee of our independence is actually a pretty big deal. Because that means that no one's going to attack us, in theory, while we're working on this. So that's great. We'll get these bastions ready to go.
Technology discovered.
I'm not going to spend alloys on making additional bastions right now, though, because what we really, really need is to bank up our alloys. I don't know how much it's going to cost us to replenish this, but it's not going to be cheap. These guys will be back in about 6 months, and we'll see where they come back at. We may also start upgrading them. For now, we're going to move down over here, and we're not going to build any additional hyper relays because I don't want to spend the alloys. I want to check in on the cost of alloys right now. 3.2. I'm going to buy some. There we go. So we have 5.3 thousand alloys right now. We'll have a little bit more.
Discovered.
Hey, Titan hull points. Nice. Let's grab cruiser hull points. Beautiful. Okay, we need to turn off our edicts. I always forget to do that, but there we go. I saw this here, and I'm like, hang on a moment. There we go. Perfect. These guys will start to be back on
Construction complete.
April 8th. Okay, so in about 4 months here. Cool. We're banking alloys for that. We are going to require a lot of alloys. Now, I don't know where they're going, but wherever they're going, I'd like to... Oh, we need to get this Titan assembly yard going. That is absolutely something to spend alloys on. We'll get that going, and we're probably going to upgrade what ships are here. Some of them are going to need upgrading. This one will just need repairs. But it's probably going to be a lot longer before the Tempest Shoals can attack Pash. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. We have about 1 month now until our first fleet comes back. Or our fourth fleet, I believe, technically. Yeah, it's the fourth fleet. But that's okay. So we have about 8,000 alloys that we're going to be able to pour into getting that rebuilt. They are going to be back when? On the 8th. Right now. Okay, so they're in Seoberg. That's a slightly awkward place to go. But we're going to have them go repair at Sirius. Actually, no. We're going to jump drive them over to Urkanon's Maw.
Construction complete.
There we go. And they're going to repair there. They don't need to be upgraded. So they'll repair here. And we should also start work on replenishing. Cool. We'll get that all underway. And of course, that was all of our alloys that we spent there. Waiting to see if that alloy price drops down. Hoping that it does. In Seoul, we are going to go ahead and upgrade our fleets here. That will also repair us while we're at it. Cool. And we've got these guys also in Seoul. Also an awkward place to be. But we'll get them upgraded as well. And then we'll get them moving down towards Urkanon's Maw. Cool. And then we're just going to continue to pour alloys into this. We're about 32 months away from having our ships fully replenished, unless we buy in additional alloys, which we may do. How's that pricing looking? 3.75. Okay. I'm going to buy in some. There we go. The fourth fleet is now repaired, and we're going to move that up over to Shukon for the moment. We don't want to get it really in a dangerous position yet. The first fleet is 80% done upgrading. Cool. It's also being repaired.
Ships upgraded.
Okay. And it's also repaired. Beautiful. We're going to head down to Seoberg with that fleet. The third fleet is now upgrading as well, and it will be done repairing shortly. Okay, it's now done repairing too. Remember... Oh, the Calictora revoked their guarantee. That's probably okay. We are pumping out ships now, and it should be fine. I don't think anybody's going to attack us at this exact moment. So the third fleet will be done upgrading shortly. Cool. And with us pumping out these ships at this point, we should be in a position where we can get this done soon enough. We're going to definitely want to get the Titan assembly yards here as the top priority for the moment. There we go. And once we arrive in the Sjoberg system here... Okay, cool. We'll get these guys moving down to Sjoberg. Once we arrive here, we can jump drive down to Hurricane's Maw. And that will be the plan for these guys as well. Fantastic. We'll continue to reinforce our fleets. And honestly, I think that the next time we attack them, we win. I think we take that all out. So that'll be beautiful. We dealt heavy damage to them and eliminated 3 of their fleets. So that's absolutely great. Let's move down over to Sirius here. There we go. What can you offer us? A governor. Nope. No thank you. Okay. How's the pricing on alloys? Is that about 4? Okay, I'm not going to buy in right now. We'll let that drop a bit. And we're going to come down over here. We'll arrive there soon. These guys are going to make their way up over to Shukon as well. Somebody insulted us, which is very rude of them. Okay. And now we're going to jump down to Hurricane's Maw. And from there, we will also head over to Shukon. Fantastic. So now we need about 11,000 more alloys to get our ships replenished here. That's fine. It'll actually be higher than that, of course, because we are going to need our Titans. But those Titan assembly yards will get finished up soon enough. Cool. So the first and third fleets are making their way over, and we will just park right here in case they move fleets out through here again. Cruiser hull points finishing up is great for us, and at this point, we're just going to take robo-modding as a reroll. That'll be fine. Cool. Construction is now complete with the Sol Station. So it's still not showing our Titan cost, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it is. But that's okay. Order restored on Bardigan Prime is always good. But now we just need to build this all up and then get in position to attack Meneth again. And one more attack should do the trick, and that'll be great. It is, however, time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, I believe that we are going to eliminate the Tempest Shoals once and for all. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes. Ooh, look at that price. We're going to buy in a bunch here. Cool. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Kentuin, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Raw Potato, Elmichi Nazi, Justin Everett, Emiliano Cambridge, Martin Lawrence, Jens Graham, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.